Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in cause number M333974. The case is styled State of Texas versus Sharonda Dalco. Ms. Dalco, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Dalco, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Dalco, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Dalco, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Dalco?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Ms. Dalco, you represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Charles Cole. Attorney Cole, how are you doing?
Doing great job.
Attorney Cole, do you waive a record in Ms. Dalco's case?
Yes, sir.
The state is represented by Haley Simmons, attorney. Ms. Simmons, how are you doing?
I'm good, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Ms. Dalco,
Yes, sir.
I have before me a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Sharonda Dalco, on or about October 4th of 2022, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of theft. Ms. Dalco, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Dalco, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, no contest? Now, Ms. Dalco, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Guilty, freedom, and volunteer.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
I'm pleading guilty because I was guilty.
Okay, Ms. Dalco, I have before me a document that is titled misdemeanor plea admonishment, is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this
Yes,
document? On page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials on a line next to a box that's checked guilty. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line
Yes,
that's
sir.
titled defendant?
Yes,
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes that's checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, I do.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, I do.
I also have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. You recognize this document?
Yes, I do.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? Now, Ms. Dalco, before you sign and initial these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Read? And did your attorney go over these documents with
Yes,
you?
he did.
And did you understand everything that he went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes,
to
sir.
the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Dalco, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, I am.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. State, would you like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1 into evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections? No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted into evidence. Mr. Cole, you've advised and counsel Ms. Dalco, is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, yeah.
And Ms. Dalco, your attorney, Mr. Cole, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Dalco, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is that
In
agreement?
exchange for the defendant's plea of guilty, the state's offering 6 days time served and 2 tax and retired court costs.
Ms. Dalco, the state is offering that you serve 6 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail in this case because you've already served 6 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not be required to pay the court costs because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Ms. Dalco, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Dalco, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Dalco, you're gonna stand next to your attorney and follow the directions of the court administrator and the bailiff. Once you finish following their directions, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
You too, thank you.
You're welcome. And
Have a good one.
Mr. Cole, this is your only case. You'll be free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Yeah, thank you. Y'all
You're
be
welcome.
safe out here.
Court is back in session. Court is in session, back in session in four cases. Four cases where bond was forfeited just a few minutes ago. They are cause numbers 23CCCR 0338, cause number 23CCCR 0958, cause number 23CCCR 2143, and cause number 23C, and cause number M333480. Now, the first two cases are style of State of Texas versus Michael Milson. The second two cases are style of State of Texas versus Michael Troy Milson. Now, Mr. Milson, your full name is Michael Troy Milson?
Yes, sir.
Because you're also known as Michael Milson, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Milson, you were scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. At or about 9 a.m., the court's bailiff called your case. We also called your case, I want to say about 11:10. Let's see, the first night, his was 11:12, about 11:12 a.m. And so you've been in court, I guess, about 10 minutes? So you came to court about 11:35? Okay. Now, State, you,
Sorry about that, you're being late, but I was working Sabine.
okay,
We got stuck out there in the world back there. It's hard to get from back there, but there's so much traffic on the LG project back there.
Sabine, is that back by Port Arthur?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
But it's real bad. Bad to see you getting out.
okay.
And I tried to call, couldn't get through.
No, we were in court. State, y'all have a motion, y'all withdrawing your,
Like to withdraw, Your Honor.
okay, so Mr. Milson, the state is withdrawing the motion to forfeit your bonds, so your bonds won't be forfeited. Now, Mr. Milson, your case is reset to give you an opportunity to hire an attorney, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Have you hired your attorney?
So, you know what happened? I just started working like a week, like 2 weeks before the holidays.
Okay,
And it's been raining so bad, too. You know, I do construction work, we've been raining down. So
Okay.
Actually, could you give me a little more time,
How much time do you need?
like about 4 weeks?
Okay,
Cause I got a lot of fixing up to do, I got these bills.
let's give him 60 days. Okay, we're gonna give you 60 days to hire your attorney, okay?
That's March first.
Okay, this case is gonna be reset to March 1st, 2024. Our court coordinator is gonna give you a reset date. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. Make sure you drive safely and you have a blessed day. And this will conclude the calling of the court's docket. Announcement docket on today's date of January 5th of 2024 in County Court at Law Number 2. Judge Terrence Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day.